Ta-da! But Steven, your campaign is in 5th edition. I know, but I want to expand my horizons. So, how am I going to get myself more familiar with 3rd edition? Well, we're going to go right off the deep end and make a monster race that uses a, what's called a prestige class that can only be found in the Dungeon Manual, Dungeon Master's Guide, which I already have. I'm going to make my character from Journey Through Miro in 3rd edition. I'm going to make the 3rd edition version of Yip Yap Notail. The plan is simple. We will mostly be finding ourselves on page 46 through 47, a little onward of the player's handbook for Rogue, and pages 22, 23, and a little onward alongside pages 20, 29 for Kobold and Assassin. Now, I do have a print off from blackgate.net of their iteration of the 3rd edition character sheet, which is, I believe, slightly different. But it's helpful because it's pretty much already got all of the skills written in. I just need to put in the stuff for it. But I don't want to have to look that up every time I want a 3rd edition character sheet, so I'm going to make a copy that is front and back these 2 sheets. Alright, and yeah, after, oh man. Alright, and after utterly too much finicking with our printer, I have, boom, one homogeneous character sheet. Now, for one of the most key parts of character creation, that, of course, being stats, your ability scores, I just have to pull up Miro as soon as she loads. Go to my Yip Yap character sheet. And click on character sheet. And I will just need to carry over these ability scores. Alright, how much you want to bet that the modifiers are going to be the same? Yes, that's Yip Yap's intelligence stat. Wouldn't you know it, they're not dissimilar. Now, to prove that this show is not made for kids, in the kids content YouTube controversy stuff kind of way, this is alcohol. Yeah, could be better. And this is milk, because you should drink responsibly. Because I'm your dad, apparently. So while this is a allowed but not easily accessed player race, I have to look in the monster manual, which of course I also have, for the kobold stats. So I'm going to take this into account. My speed is 30. Oh wow! Yip Yap actually has a below average intelligence for a 3rd edition kobold. So that brings us to classes, and as bookmarked, we will be making a rogue. So at level 1, we get a +2 to our reflex save. And we're kind of learning this as we go, so for now, all I know, I'm assuming that base save is based on my base ability modifier. Since it's based in dexterity, my reflex save is going to be a 2 plus my, ability modifier coming in here. Base save, I'm assuming, is coming from class, so 2 plus 2 to make 4. At level 1, I am also given sneak attack, a plus 1d6. It just occurred to me that Yip Yap is not a rogue assassin. He's a rogue arcane trickster. So I think we're actually going to make a shadow dancer. But that's gonna come as a prestige class for Rogue. So we're gonna... What was I thinking? We're gonna go back to making Rogue.
D&D 3, then 3.5.
There's nowhere to record your hit die. Also, you know what's better? Not the one I selected, but the actual standard sheet that I can find in the back of my player's handbook, where AC and HP are right next to each other on the top. Still no place to record my hit die. I'd remove this. But I know what happened the last time I tried to do that with my 5th edition player's handbook in the page door. So we're not going to do that. We're going to keep rolling with this terrible thing. But I want you to know that I'm doing this under duress. So it doesn't say I can only pick so many skills. It just lists all of the skills I have, which is fair because there's a whole like rat sheet right there of skills. So I guess it's time to start ticking boxes. Oh no, I figured out. So I take all of these and I check the boxes here that align. And then we go back up here, and above the prelay, there is an amount of skill points at first level. I have skill points that I can use, doing more math on top of my math, to purchase. 1 per 1. That was tedious. People complain about 5th edition being too easy. I'm about to complain about 3rd edition being too complex. Like, excuse Wizards of the Coast for making things simpler? Less brain? Like, you can put more brain power into figuring out what you're going to do on your turn rather than how many different possible checks you could have to do on your next turn? I don't... So now I have 8 plus my intelligence modifier times 4 skill points to spend on these skills. I have a -2 to my intelligence score. I have... Alright. Using a calculator, I have 24 points to spend. One interesting thing to note is that prestige classes are actually not class locked in 3rd edition. So, like, you can have a bard who's an assassin, which is... Some of them are very specific, of course, like there's your fallen paladin equivalent, but like Shadow Dancer, which is what we're going to be making Yip Yap, not class locked. So there's a clear disparity between the way skills are meant to be garnered in 3rd edition versus 5th. In 5th edition, you have your... It's just your modifier plus if you have it as a class ability, or whatever, you add your proficiency bonus to it. Whereas here, you basically purchase ranks in it, plus your default thingamabobber. So I'm going to try to make them the same modifier and see how that do. So to represent that I have a 2 deception, I will purchase 2 ranks in buff. That's a class skill. So I go from 24 points to 22 points. Insight seems to have been a condensation of sense motive, intuit, direction, and I guess depending on how you want to express it, gather information. Although gather information could also be from have gone into investigation. Or perception, I guess. It gets a little finicky trying to compare. Miller High Life, the champagne of beers. Does that mean I can saber this? So Yip Yip has a 2 skill in insight. So for sense motive, we are going to buy 2 ranks of that, which is going to bump us down to 20 skill points. Now, Yip Yip has a 6 in sleight of hand, which is basically pickpocket. But he already has a 2 for dex, so we only need to spend 4 points, which will knock us down to 16. He has a 4 in stealth, which is hide in 3rd edition, which I already have a +2 from my +2 dex. Meaning we have 14 points left to buy with. Now I'm knocking us down to 12 points by putting 2 points into move silently to represent that other half of how we understand stealth. Picklock and pickpocket coming into 4th edition, into 5th edition to make sleight of hand. We're also going to put some points into that. 4 making 6 for open lock, leaving us with 8 points to spend. We're going to put 1 point into listen and 3 points into search, which search is a -2 for me because it's using my intelligence modifier, so it's a 1 overall. We're going to put 2 points into use magic device, which is going to bring us down to 2 points left to spend, which we'll put into intimidation so that Yip Yap Notail is intimidating. And lo and behold, I actually ended up suffering no penalties in buying other than the minusing from my own ability scores. Because I really only... I need to fill in the rest of these. I really only chose ones that were core skills. Now, Kobold in the Monster Manual have a +2 to hide. They have a dexterity of +1 from a dexterity of 13. So we're going to say that that's a +1 racial bonus to hide. Which means I have half the ranks I need to have in hide to be a Shadowcaster. I also, without having to finick anything, I have half the ranks in Move Silently that I will need. Perform? In Perform, I have 0 of 5 ranks, but it only costs 1 point for each, so I'll be good. I actually do like the skill point system for 3rd edition because it means your skills actually go up. Skills can go up every level, whereas they can't do that in 5th edition. 5th edition, you have to choose between, at certain levels only, you can choose between ability score improvement, which will boost your stats for that ability score. You can either boost 1 score by 2 or 2 scores by 1, or you can choose a feat. It's a dichotomy. And this is a little more cool.
1 step. The DM.
Okay, now, Move Silently for kobolds is a +4. So we're going to say that that's a +1 to Move Silently as a racial bonus, bringing me up to 5. Kobolds have the alert feat, so we will be making note of that. Alert feat, if I could spell that right. So, rendering down what the book says for the rogue sneak attack, it's when either your target would have no dex mod, so when it's or when you're flanking them, you get to add a d6. Damage doesn't double. You have to be within 30 feet. You can't move more than 30 feet to make the attack. Apparently there's an interesting tidbit of it, is that it only works on a creature with a discernible anatomy. Now that has to have an asterisk by it, because undead should technically have a discernible anatomy to some degree, but undead constructs, oozes, plants, and incorporeal creatures lack vital areas to attack. So yeah, nothing more till second level, and right now we're only making him at first level, even though Yip Yap is a level 3 character. In this edition, rogues are the only ones who can use the skill Locate Traps. Use the search skill, to locate traps. And only rogues can use Disable Trap, right? Yeah. Disable Device skill on traps. And now from the starting package, even though he doesn't quite have the same as the starting package, he has the 2 daggers, Stibby and Stabby, respectively. I ran out of pencil lead, I must cannibalize. That used to mean something different than what you're thinking it exclusively means. That's interesting. Daggers crit on a roll of 19. I don't like that. I think a crit should really only be a reward for, get this, rolling a crit, rolling a nat 20. But I'll take it.
Having a funeral for a set of inanimate objects. Nobody but the D.
I can actually pick some skills. I can pick 8 skills plus my intelligence mod, which is -2. So I can pick 6 skills off of this pre-selected list. So that's given me 4 to climbing and 4 to spotting. I think I'll put that 4 into open lock, which, as you know, I already put 4 in, making it 8. Making my total modifier 10 for opening locks. Also putting 4 into pickpocketing, making it 10 again. Guys, this is still at level 1. Putting my 4th of that into 4 points into bluff, making it 6 overall. Putting my next 4 into hide, giving me what was formerly a hide of 6 is now a hide of 9. And putting my final 4 into use magic device to make that a 6 and an overall of 6 for use magic device. Let's see, I also get, I get the feat improved initiative. So I will check that out. It's a +4. He already has 2. His initiative is a 6, guys and gals. Ooh, 2d4 gold pieces. Let's get my dice out. Now, I know, viewers, you're used to me using digital dice on Roll20, but here's my favorite set of real dice. I'm going to roll in this little tray of metal. That's a 1. Okay. Oh, it's 44. So 1 gold piece, 2 gold pieces. We're just going to roll flat on the book. 2 gold pieces. 4. Now it's 4 gold pieces. 8 gold pieces. Overall, where is money? Valuables. Gold. I like gold. 4 gold pieces. So now we can pop back to the feats section to look at the alertness feat I get for being a kobold. Alertness is not defaultively present here. Wait. Because I'm in the skill descriptions. Not. There we go, feats. There we. Good job, Steven. Doing so good. Alertness, there we go, right on top. Okay, so that's a list. That's a +2 to listen and spot. So we're gonna plug that in again. Spot is a +2 for an overall of 6. And listen is also getting a +2 for an overall of 3. And something I hope they list in the spell description for Find Familiar is it says special. The master of a familiar, see page 51, gains the alertness feat whenever the familiar is within arm's reach. So now to level my dearest Yip Yap. He gains a +1 to his attack bonus. He now has a 3 reflex save and gains the feat Evasion, which is pretty cool. It means on a successful reflex saving throw, or basically a dex save, I take no damage. From, if it would be halved, I take no damage. I also have 6 more skill points to spend. So for Shadow Dancer, I need 8 ranks of Move Silently, so I only need 3 more ranks. For Hide, I need 10 ranks. I only need 1 more rank. For Perform, I need 5 ranks, and that means I need, where's Perform? That means I need 5 ranks. But that's okay, Yip Yap didn't start using magic until level 3, so... this is a learning process. And honestly, something I found out is that most of my D&D playing is just one long learning process. Shadow Dancer doesn't do magic. So we're going to multi-class into Wizard. Steven, you should have read that in the description. I'm reading impaired. Okay? I have ADHD. It's really hard for me to get myself to read anything that isn't the... I bent a page. That isn't the good book. It's hard enough to get myself to read that. Okay? So you expect me to read all of this, which these are all supposed to be reference books anyways? They're not real page turners, I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, let's put in our 6 skill points. Let's look at the... Okay. I thought... You know, Yip Yap's not supposed to be a multi-class character. He's like my one guy where I don't multi-class, but because of how 3rd edition works. Let me check that Dungeon Master's manual real quick. Still my first bottle. By the way, drink responsibly. So before we level up, we're going to put those last 6 into... Put all 6 points, 2 points into non-class, so I had to spend 1 per half point into Knowledge Nature, and 2, so the last 4 into Knowledge Arcana to make it a flat 0, so I don't have a penalty to that. And now he's a rogue level 2. And he is going to be a wizard level 1. You know the best part of this too, if you've watched Journey Through Miro on the YouTube channel Nola Moore, check her out. Check out my shenanigans as Yip Yap Notail. Is Yip Yap doesn't use pure spells. They're all tainted because he's stupid. I worked it out with the DM. They're spells, but they're modified, mostly, for the most part. And then because we're taking kobolds as a draconic race, I have a reduced damage breath weapon. So, moving along. I am very happy that at level 1 I can summon Familiar because Yip Yap does have his Pseudo-Dragon. So nothing, he gets a +2 to his will save as well. Whoa! Familiars in 3rd edition could attack! Okay, we're not cluttering our feats and special abilities section with that. I'm just telling myself, if I ever use this character, just reference page 51 of the PHP. This is a lot of cool information, but anyways. I also gain Scribe Scroll. This wizard has this bonus item creation. The bonus item creation feature, Scribe Scroll, enabling her to create magic scrolls. Yep's a he, actually. That's a joke. That's a joke. Okay. So I gain 4 ranks to spellcraft. So here's the question: going over 0, does 0 count as a rank I have to buy? It starts at 0. It's a -2. No, it shouldn't. Right. Cool. Glad we had a nice little chat about this. So I now have a 2 to spellcrafting, which is probably good. Probably good. I'm going to buy this with the skill points, but actually I couldn't do that. So what I was doing the whole, you have a number of skills specific to your class that you can have a +2. But it's equals 2 plus your intelligence modifier. And as we all know, Yip Yap Notail has a -2 in his intelligence. Okay, so how many points do I have to buy with? I have 2 plus... Never mind. Because I have 2 plus my intelligence modifier. Times 4. And anyone who's taken a math class, or played around with a calculator, should know that 0 times 4 equals 0. Yep was never meant to be a magic user. It just kind of happened. And it's only created funny situations. Even when we dial back to 3rd edition, Yip Yap is still a horrible, horrible magic user. Okay, this is kind of straightforward. Wizard can cast arcane spells, limited to a certain number of spells of each spell level per day, according to her class level. Okay. I'm guessing that's how many they know. Yeah. Okay. That means I know 1 spell as a level 1. No, I know 2 because it's 1 spell of each spell level. That's according to her class level. Because I'm level 1, so 1 plus 1. So no. 1 times... Forget the equation. If my math teachers ever find this, they will be very disappointed and confused as to why I took a math-heavy game to be something I would be interested in. It's because I hate myself. So my spell save DC is 10 plus the spell's level plus my intelligence mod, but it's negative, so it's actually minus. So 10 plus nothing is 10 minus 2 is 8 for my cantrips. 10 plus 1 is 11, minus 2 is 9 for my 1 first level spell I get to select. Oh, I remember now. I didn't select a default pack for Yip Yap. I bought. I got like D100 gold and bought stuff for him, which is part of why he has some random stuff that has actually been used to benefit him. So instead, here he just has a spellbook. Page 154 should have spells. 153. Combining magical effects. Oh, this person has glowy limbs. Oh. Oh, there's a whole new section on preparing wizard spells. Oh, spells are divided by section. Oh, no, they're not. Yes, they are. What? My brain feels weird. Okay, Yip Yap's gonna have Mage Hand as a cantrip, which, here's the description. Get this. 5-pound telekinesis. Is there an expanded spell description section? There is. I love that hyper summary. Best part is that's exactly what I'm going to be writing on my character sheet. This is the thing that 5e is severely lacking, is it doesn't make it easy to shorthand information. You have to figure out how to shorthand your own information. Now, he's also going to have Magic Missile. But dreamwork, teamwork makes the meme work. So, I'm going to I'm going to just make Jim's Magic Missile, which is what Yip Yap's Magic Missile is. It's just Jim's Magic Missile from Acquisitions Incorporated. Reskinned, renamed. Shameless, I know. And with that, in one very long evening, we have made the 3rd edition equivalent. Wait! There's more! I need to calculate his AC, his armor class. Lads and gents and lassies, so I need to turn to the table of context to find out where on earth does it tell me what his armor is. Skills, feats, description, equipment, armor, page 96. Page 104, actually. Yip Yap, now at overall level 3, has studded leather armor. Wisdom also plays into armor class. So his armor bonus, which is a +3, so it's going to be a 10 + 3 + 2 from Dex, plus actually a 0 from Wisdom. I don't know why I put 2 in there. +1 from his size modifier, because kobolds have a +1 size modifier for that. Is going to lead to an overall, actually, of 16. Ooh, that's also going to give him a 15% chance failure on his spells. Okay, so we're going to jump back to his class. 2, and I do like that better than you have magic on, so you can't do you have armor on, so you can't do magic. It's, nah. So his attack bonuses are both +4s, because his melee attack bonus is determined by the base per level plus ability, which is 0 because it's strength, plus his size, which is a +1 for being a kobold. Coming out to 2, adding to the 2 defaultively from the dagger. Double checking, because it said +2 on the equipment list. Oh? Did I misread something? Wait a second. Never mind, I don't know where I was getting that from. It's a +2. Still. So, belay that. All right. Weapon familiarities. Okay. And with that done, we have Yip Yap Notail for 3rd edition. This is an interesting system. Parts are, I think, cooler. As I complimented as we went in the video. Other parts are. It's cool that you level up your skills faster. In 3rd edition, but it's overstimuli how many skills there are. So I'd maybe want to experiment with 5th edition, having this kind of system of you can upgrade your skills every level. Maybe. I don't know. This is giving me some ideas. It gives me a weird non-nostalgia. Not actually nostalgia. Just simply writing down like his spells. And just like writing down Yip Yap's magic missile. And just putting it in there. On the older style character sheet, it's something about it. It'd feel even cooler if I had actually gone through the work of printing off the official character sheet in the back, but I don't want to risk fidgeting with that right now. Maybe I'll be dangerous and try to take a knife to it. Thank you for watching. Yeah. Comment what you want to see. Check out Tomes of Time. Check out Journey Through Myoro. Check out Tales of the Aesir. You can find those all here. On YouTube, Captain Calvinist does Tales of the Aesir. I play a Drow Druid Monk Cleric. Check out Tomes of Time. Check out Journey Through the Aesir. I play Yip Yap Notail in 5th edition. He's a 3rd level arcane trickster. Check out Tomes of Time, where I'm the dungeon master, the timekeeper. New episode actually tomorrow. When is this being uploaded? This Saturday, the 17th. Going to be recorded. New episode being recorded, I should say. Going to be live on TikTok at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So take care, and God bless. Now wait just a flim-flam second. Come on. I can't just make Yip Yap Notail. I can't just rep his shirt. I gotta play test 3rd edition Yip Yap Notail. Duh. So allow me to indulge myself a little and put Yip Yap Notail through one room of a dungeon. I'll be rolling in this cool dice box here. It's not a dice box, it's my travel D&D thing. Box is going to be set. Actually, I can close this. Set this off to the side. Get my dice. Alright. So Yip Yap approaches the dungeon. Where is everybody? Oh, Oh, the door's locked. I guess I'll lockpick it. So he's going to roll to pick lock. I am going to set the DC with a roll of the D20 with advantage. That's an 18. That's a 13. So it's going to be a DC 18 lock. Someone really did not want Yip Yap getting in this room. I'm going to roll lock picking, which is open lock. Is Yeah, plus 10. So if Yip Yap rolls above an 8, he's getting through. Yip Yap rolled a 10 for a total of 20 to get through. So he gets through, no problem. And he's going to roll is it search or just look? Actually, no, this would be spot. To see if he spots any dangers in the room. We're going to roll for the DC, just a straight roll. With disadvantage, because that was another 18. Okay, a 10. Yip Yap spot is a 6, so if he rolls above a 4, he's going to be able to see. That was an 11. So Yip Yap clearly spots, so he's not going to be surprised. I don't know if, do they do surprise rounds? Can the enemy get surprise rounds in 3rd edition? Probably. Oh, I need to get my DMG. Random encounters table for a dungeon for 3rd level. That's a 72. 72 is 1d6 kobolds and a dire weasel. A dire weasel! Okay. Well, Kobold Yip Yap is running into 3 of his own kind who do not like his guts, and a dire weasel. Now, as Yip Yap is only one guy, I'm gonna have a little mercy on him because I did not give him any NPC companions for this encounter. So he's only gonna be facing off against 9 kobolds. Let's see if our little buddy can survive. I need to pull out my monster manual for kobold life. I need a little sheet of paper to write down initiative on. Yip Yap, roll for your initiative. Oh no! His initiative is 6. Or a plus 6, so Yip Yap rolled. He gets a initiative of 8. Yip has an 8 initiative. The first of 9 kobold rolls a 14. The next of 9 kobold rolls a 12. The next rolls an 18. The next rolls a 13. Two kobold have 18 initiative. This die is too good. That's a 4. It's the first one under Yip. That's a 10. That's a 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more. With a reroll. I missed that. It's a nat 20 for that kobold. Wait, what's kobold's plus to initiative? +1 for all of these. It doesn't actually matter because they're all above Yip Yap or below Yip Yap by a point to where the added means nothing. Yip Yap's gonna die. So the first kobold is going to attack, of course, using his half spear, which has a -1. Where's the description of his weapon? Oh, am I just supposed to know what a half spear is? Oh no, damage. Okay, half spear does a 1d6 -2. So it can just do no damage. Ooh. That's gonna be a 19 to hit. That just hits Yip Yap by a few. It's gonna be a 1d6 -2. 5 -2 for 3 damage. Yip Yap takes 3 damage. Oh no! Cousin, please! Kaboom! The next kobold it's a nat 20. It's going to be 3 damage. Nope, that's going to be 4 damage. And that's going to be 1 damage for 4 more damage. For -7 damage from Yip Yap. Taking this down. It's going to be the initiative roll of 18. 14. That's just under. That's just under. The next kobold is going to attack. That's not going to hit. The next kobold, not going to hit. The next kobold, not going to hit. Oops, not going to hit. Not going to hit. All right. Yip Yap is going to magic missile the top 3 kobold. That's going to be a roll to hit for each magic missile. First one hits. Second one hits. Last one hits. That is going to be 2d4 damage each time. So I'm going to pull out a second set of die. Hello, die. I should have these down here. There we go. Oh, this is a plastic one. It's going to be great for contrast. Terrible for actually aesthetically pleasing me. Oh, these are my ocean dice. I should not diss their aesthetic pleasingness. That's going to be 5 damage, 6 damage, 5 damage. So that first kobold is dead. Hello, pencil lead, thank you. First kobold is dead. Because kobold only have 5 health. These are not my modified Tomes of Time kobolds. These are 3rd edition kobolds. Kobold! See if he goes, and take this back! And kills him. I actually should check to see if he has multi-attack. Can he stab with both daggers? Is that a 3rd edition thing? I'll find out after this. Later. I should check that now. I'm going to check that now. Wait, no, he's using magic anyways. He's not stabbing. I figured what we were severely lacking for the next rolling of spell damage was the inspiration. In many ways for how I characterize kobolds, and especially Yip Yap Notail. My buddy boy, Louie Dog. Lou Stole. Better known as Louie Dog, Lou Boy. Alright, let's roll damage. You ready, bud? We'll roll half it. 2 damage. 4 damage! Lou, we killed another kobold. Ready? I let you roll the damage, Blue, but you don't have posable thumbs. Or a palm. 8 damage. That's overkill. Woo! You are my good luck charm. I should have you on my lap when I'm playing any of my streamed games that actually matter. So I can roll better, huh? Huh? I should put you to bed. I know. Say goodbye. He's a trooper. Well, with my little pupper boy I put away, it has been Yip Yap's turn. So the one kobold under him is going to go and critically fail. And actually end up stabbing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 6. We're going to roll a d6 with the one being he just... What's the alternate weapon ability? Or option? 6 being he is just left with a crossbow to use. Because he breaks it. He breaks his weapon. So he's either going to stab one of these guys in descending order. No, he'll be 6, actually, not 1. 5. He stabs the kobold. Number 10. For 5 minus 2 damage. For 6 minus 2 damage. 1d6 minus 2 damage. For 1 damage. It goes back to the top of the order. Kobold 15 is going to miss. Kobold 14 is going to miss with a 7. Kobold 13 is going to miss with a 3. 12 with another 7. The kobold that just got hurt is going to miss. That's more like it. Yip Yap, having spent his 1 spell, is going to take out his daggers. We're going to take a look real quick. Supporting the next part of this 3rd edition one-shot is Blue Moon. Drink responsibly. Drink responsibly. This is very fruity compared to everything else I drink. Oh, that's fascinating. So, get this. So, there's an attack, charge, and a full attack. So, a full attack is you can't move, and you're allowed to attack more than once. Huh. Doesn't tell me how many times I can attack. I'm going to say that means I can only attack twice. That's really cool information. So, back to the game. Back to the one-shot. I'm going to grab a metal die real quick because it's really distracting having a plastic die mixed in. There we go. I can only cast Magic Missile once. I wasted it. So anyways, UPF's gonna stab. He's gonna stab that number 5. That almost hit him. Could have hit him. Completely failed to hit him, actually. It was a crit fail here at the buddy next to him. UPF's gonna stab once. It's not gonna hit. UPF's gonna stab twice. And hurt himself. Yip Yap has cut himself. For 3 damage. Yip Yap is now bloodied, as it is called. He's taken 10 damage. Overall. And that kobold he was trying to hit He's gonna hit him. For another 3 damage. Yep is 6, has 6 health points left. Kobold 15. Just misses. Because he has a -1 and he rolled a 16. Kobold 14 misses. Kobold 13 misses. Kobold 12 misses. Kobold 10 misses. Yip Yap will again strike for Kobold number 4 for hurting him. Hey, that's not very nice. It's a 14. Kobold have an AC of 15. Except for Yip Yap. Yip Yap is one kobold who does not. He will use his second attack and hit. Yes, Yip Yap hits. With his second dagger. And only does 1 damage. Actually, I'm going to double check that to see how damage works. Anyone who says Pelor is wrong, it says right here, Paylor is how Paylor is pronounced. I feel vindicated from ever doubting how it should be pronounced. Okay, now where is the weapons? I've been attacking wrong. Yip Yap does get better. Yip Yap gets to use yeah, his yeah, +2. +3 actually. Because it's gonna be +1 from his +1 from his class and +2 from his dex. I've been doing this all wrong. That doesn't tell me if he damages. Yeah, you don't add to damage. That's one thing I don't like about 3rd edition is you don't add to your damaging. You only add to hit. Alright, so having dealt only 1 damage. Does 3.5 fix this? Do I actually just want 3.5? Okay. That kobold that he hurts misses. Top of the order. Number 15 misses. 14 misses. Hits. Hits. It meets, it beats. Meets, it beats. Where's the 6 died? Did I eat the 6-sided die? Found it. 1. It takes 1 damage to make that 14 damage that he's sustained. Kobold 12 misses. Kobold 10 misses. Yip Yap. Okay, so Yip Yap is going to stabby stab. Again, the one that hurt him. That's going to hit with a 16. With a +3 to hit. Yeah, it's going to beat a 15 AC. Three damage. So that's going to be 4 damage sustained. And his next attack will not hit. Nope. 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 Yep, it's gonna again try to attack. Miss. Miss. Hit. Misread. Kills number 10. And the one under him. Wait, no. I think he only attacked once, didn't he? He only attacked once. It's gonna hit. Number 5. Just gonna end number 5. Or 4. He had a +2 his initiative, so he should be number 5. At top of the order. 15. Does not. 14 does not. Number 14 rolled with 14. He has a minus to hit. Number 13. Nope. 12. 12 nat 1s. So now we roll a 1d4 to see... Where's my 1d4? Oh, here it is. Inside the box. Who gets hurt? Okay, number 3 will be number 13. Is going to get hurt for 2 damage. Who's that just went? I think that was 15. So 14 misses. That's just 13. Who just got hurt. That's just 12. So now it's Yep-Yap's turn. He's going to prey on the one who just got hurt. He's going to hit the 14 plus. That's not his damage die. That was a d6. This is a d4. 4 damage. Oh, wipe out. Got him. Overkilled by 1. Oh, he has 2 attacks to make. He's going to miss with that second attack that he tried to make at someone nearby. Kobold 15 misses. Kobold 14 misses. Kobold 12 hits. Deals 1 damage. Yep has 4 hit points left. As he goes to stab the one who just hurt him, he hits. He gets the max damage. And 12 has 1 hit point left. He's going to attack again. Hits. And kills 12. Kobold 15. Misses. Kobold 14. Hits. Yep only has 4 health left. Can he make it? Actually, wait. Oh no, he used both his actions. That encounter was not meant for a solo play. For a 1-on-1. For a 1-on-9. Yep made his most valiant effort. If I had remembered that he now has a healing potion that he could have used, I could have used it and survived. But Yep died with 6 damage to Kobold. He survived for quite a while. In his final words, his life fades from his eyes, are ironic. I don't even know what that means. Blah. His tongue lolls out. Yeah. Well, thank you for indulging me in my insanity. Again, check out the TikTok tomorrow. Tomorrow? Maybe we'll get this uploaded before. When you can. Good night, and God bless.